This video is for you if you want 5 easy mantras that will change your life today. The first and easiest is, I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Now, we aren't taught this by our culture. We aren't taught this by our teachers. We aren't usually taught this by our parents. We are always taught we have to achieve more in order to become more, so that we can have more, so that we can do more. When in fact, we are enough just the way we are. So I am enough. I am enough. You are enough. And if you're here watching this video, then you're definitely enough, and you're just wanting to realize it in a slightly different way than you have been so far. You are enough. I am enough. So say it. Say it with such vehemence that the universe can't ignore it. I am enough. But also say it with such love that your body can't ignore it. I am enough. I am enough. That is an incredible one. It has changed my life. In fact, my teacher, whom I got my certification from, Marissa Peer, named her company I Am Enough LLC. The point is, I am enough. Write it everywhere so that your mind picks it up. Whether you consciously read that piece of paper or not, your mind knows you put it there. Your mind knows what's on it. Write it on your mirror. Write it on your hand with a tattoo. Write it on Post-it notes and put it everywhere. Your mind's going to pick it up, and pretty soon it's going to push in there. I am enough. I am enough. And I am enough, and you are enough. So what's number 2? I love myself. And no, this is not narcissistic. Narcissists do not love themselves. They have to have love coming from outside to fill them up. So if we do what the happy hippie from Nazareth said and fill ourselves up with our own love, then we can love everybody else as we love ourselves. And this is a common and universal, as far as what we know on earth, spiritual precept that's even covered in the Satanic Bible, believe it or not. As you treat others, treat yourself. As you treat yourself, treat others. What you put out is going to come back to you. Believe me, I know. It's been coming back home to roost for years with this hog, and believe me, I know. It's not easy. It's simple. It's not easy because we want to complicate it. Oh, it can't be that easy. Yeah, I actually can. I mean, it's really simple. This represents a belief that is not right, and it's that easy. I am whole and complete within myself. Everything I need is within me. I am whole and complete within myself. I am the universe encapsulated in this human form. Every single one of these 37 to 100 trillion cells that makes up my body is a marvelous universe in and of itself. Every single atom is a marvelous universe in and of itself. Even those particles. It's incredible the amount of detail the universe has gone to is its own isness. And the great is up there ising, and we're part of it. You don't have to believe that if you don't want to, but at least love yourself. Whether you believe that's the way or not, love yourself. I love you. I don't even know you. I may not like your personality once we meet. You may not like mine. But I love you anyway. So if you stuck around this long, obviously you like things. Like, subscribe, share. Main thing you could do, comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you want to know about. If I don't know, we'll find out together. Comment. Let me know. So, now then, this one is a slight adaptation of Emile Coué. He was a pharmacist, mesmerist, and he saw people coming, soldiers especially, coming back from World War I, and he started having them say this particular little saying as many times a day as they could remember it. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. I've changed it because Nikola Tesla said, Remember that the universe is made up of energy, frequency, and vibration, and we must use 3, 6, and 9. I've changed it. So it's every day in every way I'm getting better, better, and better. 3. And that way, if you walk around, and there's this little trick you can do where you squeeze your thumb and forefinger together when you're saying something important that you want to remember, especially one of these mantras. And if you say every day and every way I'm getting, and squeeze your finger, better, better, and better. Every day and every way I'm getting better, better, and better. Every day and every way I'm getting better, better, and better. Then you can be walking down the hallway at work or wherever, and you just squeeze that thumb and forefinger together and say better, better, and better. And your whole nervous system gets the point. Better, better, and better. Better, better, and better. Better, better, and better. And no, this isn't a mudra. It's for that. Mudras during meditation are a totally different thing. We'll cover that in another video at some other time. Better, better, and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better. I am lovable. This is a huge one. Because as children, the inadvertent things that our parents say to us make us believe we aren't lovable. Even though they spend 99% of their time trying to convince us that they love us and that we are lovable, that 1% of the time that they slipped up is the part that our mind pays attention to. My parents, I love them, I miss them, but a pastor and a pastor's daughter, and they literally don't realize how much they stunted my growth. My father believed everything was set out by God and there was no way to change it and there's nothing you could do about it. So you were the way you were, everything was going to happen exactly the way it was going to happen, and you can't do anything about it. So I believed, what was the point? And he's like, you need to decide on this or you need to decide on that. I'm like, well, if you believe predestination's happened, why do I need to decide anything? My mother, on the other hand, had a way of teasing that until I was an adult I didn't get, and she would say, the devil dances in your eyes. That was not what was going on. I'm expressing love, I'm expressing joy, I'm expressing exuberance and excitement. And my mother's telling me the devil's dancing in my eyes. Well, she would know. Daddy's a preacher, she's a preacher's wife. So I thought devil lived inside of me because Mom could see him dancing in my eyes. And that made those thoughts, those excited feelings, associated with the devil that lived inside me. Which isn't true. And she didn't intend for it to be that way. But when you're dealing with a child, especially your own inner child, you have to pay attention to the language you're using. And I am lovable is one of the most incredible things you can do. I am lovable. Not only am I enough, but I'm lovable. Hello, Hawk. Not only am I enough, but I'm lovable. That means that people can love me. That means that not only do they have the ability to love me, I have the ability to be loved. And I spent majority of my life pushing that away because I didn't believe I was lovable. First off, I believed I was cursed before birth and that God hated me, and then I had to rely on the happy hippie from Nazareth dying 2,000 years ago in order to save me from some eternal hell, which I don't believe is true. And if you do, hey, more power to you, but I don't believe it's true. And even he said, love yourself. Also, I believe the devil lived in me. If I'm cursed by God and the devil lives in me, I ain't got no hope. I ain't got no hope, no chance. What am I supposed to do? So I was like, F it. Ooh. Wild turkey, 101 reasons to be wild. If I had the cumulative amount of money that I spent on alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other illicit substances, which I didn't use very much of others, altogether, and that I stuck in strippers' panties, probably be a millionaire. And that's not really shameful to say. At least have a half a million. It's not shameful to say. I was learning. And I had some incredible experiences. And I've been told I had some even more incredible experiences. I don't really remember them, which is not a shame. I had to learn. So remember, I am enough. I love myself. I am whole and complete within myself. And remember, if you're whole and complete within yourself, everything you need is within you. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better. I am lovable. And now, the bonus one. You got to feel it to reel it. So no matter what it is you're trying to manifest in your life or attract to you in life or bring into your life or make in your life or create in your life, you've got to feel it to reel it. You have to spend time on a daily basis feeling, smelling, tasting, touching, hearing, intuiting that existence. Not from the point of view of it's not here yet, but from the point of view as what's his name? Neville Goddard said, assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Now, here's an interesting thing. If you're listening to Don Miguel Ruiz about never making assumptions, and you're trying to do Neville Goddard, it ain't going to work. So, to put on the feeling of the wish completely fulfilled. That way, that feeling has been fulfilled. Your life has already been fulfilled. Everything has already happened to the best that it can, or even better than you can even imagine. So, I am enough. I love myself. I'm whole and complete within myself. Every day in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better. I am lovable. And I get to feel it, to reel it. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you need to know. If I don't know the answer, we'll find it together. Namaskar.